Shabbat Shalom. Sorry, we're running a little bit behind tonight, but we're here, we're warm, we're ready. Let's start on page 52 with our gratitude to be here together, warm and full of ruach. Ashrei yoshvei betecha, od yahallelucha sela. Ashrei yoshvei betecha, od yahallelucha sela. Ashrei, ashrei, ashrei yoshvei betecha. Ashrei, ashrei, ashrei yoshvei betecha. Happy are those who dwell in your house. They will sing your praises forever. Happy are those who dwell in your house. They will sing your praises forever. Well, I feel warmed up. I don't know about you guys. So let's light our Shabbat candles and bring a little bit more light and warmth into our sanctuary. I'd like to call up our sisterhood president and Oneg sponsor of the evening, Andrea. Our blessings are on page 120. Amen. Blessed are you, Adonai, our God, sovereign of the universe, who hallows us with mitzvot, commanding us to kindle the light of Shabbat. We turn to page 138 for Lecha Dodi. We'll sing verses 1, 2, 5, and 9. And when we reach verse 9, I invite you to rise and face the door and imagine the Sabbath as a beautiful bride coming in to enter our sanctuary with us. And when she enters and you say, Bo'i chala, enter, O bride, and she comes fully into our sanctuary with us, you might bow to her. Lecha dodi likrat kala, Pene Shabbat nekabela. 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 Shamor v'zachor b'dibor echad, Hishmi anu el hamiuchad, Adonai echad u'shemo echad, L'shem u'tiferet v'litila. Lecha dodi likrat kala, Pene Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala, Pene Shabbat nekabela. Likrat Shabbat lechu v'nelcha, Ki hi mekor habracha, Merosh mikedem nesucha, Sof ma'aseh b'machshavat tchila. Lecha dodi likrat kala, Pene Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala, Pene Shabbat nekabela. Hi toreri, Kiva orech kumi ori, uri uri, shir daberi, kevod Adonai alayich nigla. Lecha dodi likrat kala, pene Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala, pene Shabbat nekabela. Boi v'shalom ateret bala, gam besimcha uvetzola, toch emunei am segula, boi chala. Lecha dodi likrat kala, pene Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala, pene Shabbat nekabela. Please be seated. We have now expressed our joy and gratitude at being here in God's house together, praying. We have lit our Shabbat candles and welcomed in the Sabbath bride. We're ready to segue into our evening service proper with the Chatzi Kaddish on page 144. Yitkada v'yitkadesh shemei rabba, ve'alma divrach yirutei v'yamlich malchutei, b'chayechon uvyomechon, uv'chayetecho bet Yisrael, bagala, uvizman kariv, ve'imeru amen. Yehesh meraba mevarach, le'alamu ame amaya, yitparach, ve'yishtabach, v'yitpa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh, v'yithadar v'yit'ale v'yithalal, shemei dekudesha barichu, ve'la min kol birchata v'shirata, Tushbechata v'nechemata, damiran be'ama, ve'imeru amen. On page 146, please rise if you are able for the call to worship, the Baruchu. Yai da 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 da. Yai da 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 da. Yai da 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 da. Yai da 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 da. Yai da 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 da. Yai da 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 da. Yai da 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 da. Yai da 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 da. Baruchu et Adonai HaMevorach, Baruch Adonai HaMevorach, Le'olam va'ed, HaMevorach, Le'olam va'ed. Please be seated. On page 148, let's all read together in the English. Blessed are you, Adonai our God, ruler of the universe, who speaks the evening into being, skillfully opens the gates, thoughtfully alters the times and changes the seasons, and arranges the stars in their heavenly courses according to plan. You are creator of day and night, rolling light away from darkness and darkness from light, transforming day into night and distinguishing one from the other. Adonai Tzevaot is your name. Ever-living God, may you reign continually over us into eternity. Blessed are you, Adonai, who brings on the evening. Baruch atah Adonai, hama'ariv aravim. Page 150, a song for God's love for us. Ahavat olam, Beit Yisrael, Amcha ahavta, Amcha ahavta, Torah u'mitzvot, Chukim u'mishpatim, Otanu limadeta, Otanu limadeta. Al kain Adonai Eloheinu b'shachbenu, uvkumenu nahasiach bechukecha, v'nismach b'divrei Toratecha, uv'mitzvotecha le'olam va'ed. Ki heim chayenu, ve'orech yameinu, uvahem negei yomam v'layla, negei yomam v'layla, behavatcha al tasir, mimenu le'olamim, Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev Amo Yisrael. On page 152 and 153 is the Shema, followed by the Ve'ahavta. These are words from our Torah, and so they are to be said together, but there are different practices about what you do with your bodies when you say these words together. Some people rise for the Shema and sit for the Ve'ahavta, and some people choose to do the same for both. So I invite you to rise and seat yourselves as you are most comfortable. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Ve'olam Va'ed. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavcha u'b'chol nafshecha u'b'chol meodecha ve'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavecha hayom al levavecha v'shinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam v'shivtecha b'veitecha uvlechtecha b'derech uv'shachbecha uv'kumecha ukshartam le'ot al yadecha v'hayu letotafot b'neinecha uchtavtam al mezuzot beitecha uv'hisharecha le'man tizkeru v'asitem et kol mitzvotai v'hitem kedoshim Elohechem ani Adonai Elohechem asher hotzeiti etchem me'eretz Mitzrayim v'hiyot lachem Elohim ani Adonai Elohechem. You may be seated now. You are still standing. On the top of page 157, standing on the parted shores of history, we still believe what we were taught before ever we stood at Sinai's foot, that wherever we go, it is eternally Egypt, that there is a better place, a promised land, that the winding way to that promise passes through the wilderness, that there is no way to get from here to there except by joining hands and marching together. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi chamocha netar b'kodesh, nora tehilot osei fele, nora tehilot osei fele. Malechutecha ra'u vanecha, bokei hayam lifnei Moshe u'Miriam, Ze'eli anu ve'ameru, Ze'eli anu ve'ameru, Adonai yimloch le'olam va'ed, Adonai yimloch le'olam va'ed. V'ne'emar kivada Adonai et Yaakov, Ugalo miyad chazak mimenu, Baruch at Adonai, Ga'al Yisrael. Page 161. Give us a place to rest, Adonai our God. Bring us into shelter in the soft, long evening shadows of your truth. For with you are true protection and safety, and in your presence are acceptance and gentle love. Watch over us as we go forth. Prepare for us as we return. Spread over us your shelter of peace, over all we love, over our Jerusalem and yours. Baruch atah Adonai, haporei sukat shalom aleinu ve'al kol amo Yisrael ve'al Yerushalayim. Page 162. V'shamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat ledorotam berit olam. V'shamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat ledorotam berit olam. Beini uvein b'nei Yisrael oti leolam, oti leolam. V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat ledorotam berit olam. Ki sheshet yamim asa Adonai et ha-shamayim ve'et ha'aretz. V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat ledorotam berit olam. Uvayom hashvi'i Shabbat vayinafash, Shabbat vayinafash, Shabbat vayinafash. V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat ledorotam berit olam. All right, we are ready for the central portion of our evening prayer. The Amidah begins on page 164. If you are able, please rise. Adonai sifatai tiftach ufi agid tehilatecha. Eternal God, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your glory. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu v'Elohei avotenu v'imotenu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, v'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, v'Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomer Chasadim Tovim, V'Konei Hakol, V'Zocher Chasdei Avot v'Imahot, Umevi Gula Livnei V'neihem, Le'ma'an Shemo be'ahava, Melech Ozer u'Moshiach u'Magen. Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Abraham ve'Azrat Sarah. Atah Gibor le'olam Adonai, Mechayeh hakol. Atah Rav Hoshia, Mashiv haruach u'morid hagashem. מחכה חיים בחסד, מחיה הכל ברחמים רבים, סומך נופלים ורופא חולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר. מי כמוך בעל גבורות, ומידו מלך, מלך ממית ומחיה, ומצמיח ישועה, ונאמן אתה להחיות הכל. ברוך אתה אדוני מחיה הכל. אתה קדוש ושמך קדוש, וקדושים בכל יום יהללוך סלה. ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש. Please be seated. I forgot that the pack was there when I stepped forward. All right. Page 173. May these hours of rest and renewal open our hearts to joy and our minds to truth. May all who struggle find rest on this day. May all who suffer find solace. May all who hurt find healing on this day. May all who despair find purpose. May all who hunger find fulfillment on this day, and may this day fulfill its promise. Baruch atah Adonai, Mikadesh HaShabbat. Page 175. Ever-present one, may we, your people Israel, be worthy in our deeds and our prayer. Wherever we live, wherever we seek you, in this land, in Zion restored, in all lands, you are our God, whom alone we serve in reverence. Baruch atah Adonai, she'odcha levadcha b'yirah na'avod. Page 177. God of goodness, we give thanks for the gift of life, wonder beyond words, for the awareness of soul, our light within, for the world around us so filled with beauty, for the richness of the earth which day by day sustains us. For all these and more we offer thanks. Baruch atah Adonai, hatov shimcha ulecha na'el lehodot. Page 178. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Ki atahu melech Adon lechol hashalom. Ki atahu melech Adon lechol hashalom. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. V'tov b'necha levarech et amcha Yisrael b'chol et u'v'chol sha'a b'shlomecha. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Tasim Leolam. Tasim Leolam. Baruch atah Adonai hamevarech et amo Yisrael b'shalom. We take a moment now for silent prayer. You might use the words on pages 180 or 181, or the meditations of your own heart. words of my mouth and the meditations of my heart be acceptable to you, Adonai, my rock and my redeemer. We turn our thoughts now to those who are ill and in need of healing. On our Misha Berach list this week is Ricky Grant, Mary Kennedy, Brian Snyder, Edith Norman and Diane King, Skip Bracey, Denise Logan, Ruth Brenner, Ron Ely, Ellen Leon, John Corr, Rosalind Cantu, Peter Winkler, Karen Thompson, Deborah Sondak, David Gilbert, David Nemero, Nancy Kronig, Alec Levy, Jeff Rubenstein, Dean Ashley, Ivy Bells, Bernard Strassner, Rhonda Butler, Sharon Buell, Jean Walker, Gary Gentoff, Marion Finkel, Jennifer Goldberg Rosenbaum, David Deutsch, Louis Perlman, Lee McCoy, Eileen Milner, Mike Haug, Bill Brooks, Ellen Simmons, and Florin First. And if anyone else has a name they'd like to share at this time, please do so. We pray for the health of mind, body, and spirit to all those in need. The Misha Berach is on page 371. Misha Berach Avotenu Mekor HaBracha Le'imotenu. May the source of strength, who blessed the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Misha Berach Imotenu Mekor HaBracha La'avotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen. We also pray for the health and safety of those in our community who are active military duty, first responders, and peacekeepers, those around the world whose jobs are dangerous so that our lives might not be. We have on that list Oni Hinnanen, Joshua Ehrlichman, Martin Brown, Richard Rubino, Howard Mergler, Kyle Smet, Andrew Booth, Joseph Cald, Daniel and Bridget Stambowski, many members of the Nemero family, Pete Abelson, Jeremy Sharkey, Benjamin Hurd, Alexander Furman, Daniel Gilman, Curtis Miller, Rob Apgar, and Ben Farrell. And of course, we also hold in our thoughts anyone who is tuning in from our live stream. We know sometimes we have military personnel tuning in, and we don't know your names, but we hope that you are safe and sound wherever you are as well. May the one who blessed our fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and our mothers, Sarah, Rebecca, Leah, and Rachel, bless those who are serving in our armed services. May God guard them and keep them from harm. If they find themselves in danger's path, may God bring them back whole of mind and body to all those who love them. May it be your will, Adonai Tsevaot, to lead them to safety and to protect them from each and every enemy and ambush. May God make their journey successful, guard their going out and coming in with mercy and love, and let them be blessed to return home with life and peace, now and forever. And let us say, we turn now to our Torah service on page 362, and I would like to call up my Torah helper Mario and Jeff, who will have the Aliyah. And if everyone else will please rise if you are able. Ein kamocha va'Elohim Adonai ve'ein kema'asecha malechutecha malechut kol olamim umemshaltecha bechol dor v'ador Adonai melech Adonai malach Adonai yimloch leolam va'ed Adonai oz le'amo yitain, Adonai yivarech et amo v'shalom. Av harachamim hetiva v'irtzoncha et Zion. Tivnei chomot Yerushalayim, kivecha Levad batachnu, melech aram v'nisa, Adon olamim. Ki mitzion tetzei Torah, ki mitzion tetzei Torah, le'amo Yisrael, b'kdushato. Baruch Shenatan Torah Torah Baruch Shenatan Torah Torah Le'amo Yisrael b'kdushato Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad Echad Eloheinu, Gadol Adonenu, Kadosh Shemo, Gadlul Adonai iti, Uniromema Shemo Yachdav. Lecha Adonai HaGedula, VeHaGevura, VeHaTiferet, VeHaNetzach, VeHaHod, Kicho v'shamayim uvaretz, Kicho v'shamayim uvaretz. Lecha Adonai hamamlacha, VeHamitnaseh lechol erosh. Romemu, Romemu, Adonai Eloheinu, Vehishtachavu, Vehishtachavu, Lehar Kodsho. Romemu, Romemu, Adonai Eloheinu, Vehishtachavu, Vehishtachavu, Lehar Kodsho. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu. Can you sit? That will be easier than undress it. You got it? Okay. wrong panel. Sorry. There we go.
Baruch Adonai Hamvorach.
Baruch Adonai Hambarach Leolam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hamvorach Leolam Va'ed. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech Haolam Asher B'Habana Mikol Hamim V'Natan Lanu Et Torato. Baruch Atah Adonai Noten HaTorah.
Amen. You may be seated. Amen. Vatered bat paro lirchot al hayeor. Then thank you. Na'artiha hilchot al yad hayeor. Vatere ad hateva betoch hasuf. V'tishlach et hamita v'tikacheha v'tiftach v'tirehu et hayeled v'hine na'ar boche v'chamo alav v'tomer midei ha'ivrim zeh v'tomer achot al bat paro ha'elech v'karati lach isha mineket min ha'ivriot v'tinek lach et hayeled v'tomer la bat paro lechi v'telech alma v'tikra et em hayeled v'tomer la bat paro helichu et hayeled hazeh v'hinikihu li v'ani eten et zecharech v'tikach ha'isha hayeled v'tnikehu v'yigdal hayeled v'tve'ehu la bat paro v'hi la v'tikra shemo Moshe v'tomer ki min hamayim meshitihu.
Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech Haolam Asher Natan Lanu Torah Emet V'Hayei Olam Nata B'Tohenu. Baruch Atah Adonai Noten HaTorah.
Amen. Thank you, Juliet, for our newly fixed correct belt tonight. We're going to swap out while it's out. We can sit with it again so we can put the cover back on. Oh, here. Thank you, gentlemen. Oh, yes. Thank you. This is Parashat Shemot, the beginning of the book of Exodus. The part I just read was from chapter 2, verse 5 to 10. The daughter of Pharaoh came to bathe in the Nile, while her maidens walked along the Nile. She spied the basket among the reeds and sent her slave girl to fetch it. When she opened, she saw that it was a child, a boy, crying. She took pity on it and said, "This must be a Hebrew child." Then his sister said to Pharaoh's daughter, "Shall I go and get you a Hebrew nurse to suckle the child for you?" And Pharaoh's daughter answered, "Yes." So the girl called the child's mother. And Pharaoh's daughter said to her, "Take this child and nurse it for me, and I'll pay you your wages." So the woman took the child and nursed it. And when the child grew up, she brought him to the Pharaoh's daughter, who made him her son. And she named him Moses, explaining, "I drew him out of the water." This parsha covers a truly amazing amount of territory for one parsha. It chronicles the beginning of the Exodus story with the rise of the Pharaoh who knew not what Joseph had done for Egypt, and the birth of Moses and finding him in the basket, growing up in the palace, his escape into Midian after killing the Egyptian slave master, the burning bush, and his triumphant return to Egypt to let his people go, and several other details and strange side stories in between. It really covers quite a lot, right up to the plagues, more or less, in just this first parsha of Exodus. Now, the past few weeks, I've been a part of a team of teachers at the Jewish day school in which I teach. So, it's still there. Thank you. The past few weeks, I've been a part of a team of teachers at the Jewish day school at which I teach to structure an interdisciplinary theme to weave throughout the middle school curricula. So hopefully starting next year and building for at least the next 3 years, because our middle school is 6th, 7th, and 8th, so we want to at least follow next year 6th graders until they're done with one interweaving theme for all of their classes for the next 3 years. So we mapped out all of the curricula we currently have, and at least from the teachers that are participating on this team, self-selecting, and settled on themes that we could pick out, something that we could really find in everybody's curricula already, and then reinforce more strongly with a set plan. We haven't gotten to the set plan yet, but that's the goal. And the theme we picked was leadership. So at our most recent meeting this past week, we were brainstorming on what does that mean? What kind of leadership? What are the examples we want to teach the students? How are we going to teach leadership? And someone just threw out the name of Moses during this brainstorming session. And of course, Moses is a great leader. I'm not disparaging that contribution to the brainstorming. But I was wondering, why? What part of Moses? What makes him this paragon of leadership that we want him to be the one that we're teaching our younger students about when we're teaching about leadership? So specifically, the patriarchs and even Joseph, who's not technically a patriarch, but the great men of the Genesis, surely have leadership qualities. Even some of the other 11 brothers that are not so great show leadership qualities. The matriarchs all have lessons to teach us about being strong and taking power when necessary, even when you're not in a position of leadership. So why Moses? Why was that the only name thrown out into the brainstorming session? So I'm asking you, why do you think? Yeah. He's good at delegating. That comes later. He has to really learn to delegate, but he does become good at it. Yeah. Humble and teachable. Excellent, yes. Anybody else? Yeah?
He was able to deeply convey his personal conviction of his relationship with God, that people believed him when he said that he knew.
Yeah, good. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Good. Yeah. Lots of truthful things were just said. So, humble, very important, teachable. Strong in his relationship with God and strong in his relationship with the Israelites. A people's leader cares about what everyone else has to say in the group, right? So this comes up in a few different ways throughout the Parshiot and in the Midrash. I was thinking when I was looking at this week's Parsha this week and thinking about leadership, I remembered a Midrash that I learned in school, one that I had for an assignment and spent an exhausting amount of time translating. And then I went back and looked at my own translation, and it's not super clear, but the gist is that God knew Moses was a good leader because of his shepherding qualities. And we know that God likes shepherds because King David was also a devoted farm boy before being anointed king. So the Midrash, it references this King David part, but doesn't get into a lot of detail, and then segues into a story about Moses. We know that when Moses left Egypt and escaped into Midian after he killed the Egyptian taskmaster, that he started tending his father-in-law Jethro's sheep, right? The Torah tells us that part. The Midrash tells us about a time when one of the sheep ran off from the flock, and Moses chased it until he found it resting in a shady area drinking water. And Moses sees the sheep, the lamb, and caringly murmurs, as one might to a beloved pet, that he sees now that the lamb was only thirsty and tired, and that's why it ran away. It wasn't being disobedient or whatever. So after the lamb drinks his fill, Moses carries the lamb on his shoulders back to the rest of the flock. And that's the example that the Midrash chooses of the key moment that God knew Moses was the right one. Because when he interferes in Egypt, it's unclear if Moses knows that he's an Israelite. The Torah tells us that Pharaoh knew that this was a Hebrew baby when she rescued it, but it doesn't tell us if she ever told him who he really was. And when he goes out to see the burdens of his brother, it's a little unclear if he knows they're his brothers, or if that's the Torah narrator telling us, the readers, that. And so it throws a little bit of shadow over the empathy that he shows if he's only feeling that compassion because he feels tied to this people. But when he gets to Midian, and he saves the Midianite women, his future bride and her sisters, at the well from there's some other caravan traders who are taunting them and keeping them from being able to access the water. And it's sort of unclear what's really going on, but the Torah says that Moses saves them, saves the women from these men. But he doesn't know these women. He's not a Midianite. He's not a woman, but he cares. He sees their suffering, and he moves to relieve it. And so too with the sheep, not even a human or subject to any particular abuse or cruelty, but he sees the lamb's struggle, he recognizes it, and he rises to meet its needs. So God knows this is a man who truly cares for the people that he will lead. And when God tells him through the burning bush that he must return to Egypt to confront Pharaoh and free the Israelites, first he asks, "Who am I that you should ask me?" And he resists a little bit, so there's that humility. And after relenting and agreeing to be God's sacred vessel, he still has to go, he feels that he must go back to Jethro, his father-in-law, the owner of the sheep that he is herding, and ensure that all the loose ends of his current responsibilities are tied up before he goes on to his next task. He shows accountability and care for what will happen to Jethro if his main shepherd leaves and goes back to Egypt. These are signs of a strong leader. And in later Parshiot, we will see more of God's commanding side, his lessons in delegation, his strong ability to fully communicate with God and relay those communications back to the people. All great signs of depth and nuance to his leadership styles, which will also be useful eventually in teaching these future generations how to be good, moral, effective, well-rounded leaders. But what better place to start than with compassion and empathy, gratitude and responsibility, humility and accountability. As we start our new Sefer, our new book of Torah, and a new year in the Gregorian calendar, and continue forward in our own life journeys, let us all learn from and teach to the youth in our lives the leadership qualities of Moses in this week's Parsha. The world could use a little more of us all caring for others, whether or not we feel related to their plight or not, and a shared sense of responsibility for one another. If we all reached out just a little further, but each of us did it and extended to just one person new, like Moses does, think how far-reaching each small action would quickly become. Before you know it, we could liberate a whole new people out of their narrow places, just like Moses does. May this be our blessing for 2018. Amen and Shabbat Shalom. We will return the Torah to the ark and segue toward our closing prayers. I'd like to ask Mario back up to help me lift the Torah back into the ark. Please turn to page 374, and if you are able, please rise. Here, let's put it on your shoulder. This looks, yeah, okay. Yehallelu et Shem Adonai, ki niskav Shemo levado, hodo al eretz v'shamayim, vayarem keren le'amo, tehila lechol chasidav, livnei Yisrael am kerovo. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Et chaim hi lemachazikim ba, v'tomecheha meushar, deracheha darchei noam, Shiloshteha Shalom. Hashivenu Adonai Elecha Venashuva Chadesh Yameinu Kekedem. Please remain standing and turn to page 586 for Aleinu. Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon hakol, latet gedula liotzer bereshit, shelo asanu k'goyei haratzot, v'lo samanu kamishpechot ha'adama, shelo sam chelkenu kahem, v'gor aleinu kechol hamonam, v'anachnu korim, ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד. Please be seated. We turn our thoughts now to those who are no longer with us in body, but remain with us in spirit. This week marks a yahrzeit for William Bernstein, William Chu, Aaron Samuel Thaler, Dorothy Noren Salinger, Edith Brodsky Rothstein, Wilmer Chu, Charlotte Thaler, Irvin Lewis Schrager, and Lillian Levin. And we're still within a year of mourning for Neil Gilman, Karen Josephson, Dorothy McQuiston, Nick Ralston, Elise Gibson, Norma Porter, Philip Brenner, Heather Heyer, Jackson Hunter, Susan Anderson, Carl Weissman, John Lale, Florence Shapiro, and Audrey Prince. If anyone else has a name they'd like to say, please share it with us now. Thank you. The Mourner's Kaddish is on page 598. There are different customs. Who rises, who's comfortable. I invite you to rise if you are comfortable. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei rabbah ve'alma divrach yiruteh ve'amlich malchuteh v'chayechon u'v'yom echon u'v'chayei dechol beit Yisrael ba'agala u'v'zman kari v'imru. Amen. Yehei shmei rabbah mevarach le'alam olamei almayah. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yit'aleh v'yithalal shemei dikudasha barichu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata. Tushbechata v'nechemata. Damiran be'alma v'imru. Amen. Yehei shalom rabba min shemaya. V'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. V'imru. Amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav. Hu ya'aseh shalom. Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. V'imru. Amen. You may be seated. Oseh shalom b'mromav. Hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Ve'imru. Imru. Amen. Ya'aseh shalom. Ya'aseh shalom. Shalom Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom. Shalom Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom. Shalom Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom. Shalom Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. V'imru. May there be peace to all who mourn and comfort to the bereaved. This time I would like to call up President Jillian for some announcements.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone. I think I actually probably have my shortest announcement list ever. I'm proving it. Good, only that big. And best part about this announcement list is kids are back to religious school on Sunday, so we'll see you there in the morning. And I'm excited because it's my favorite time of the week. It's actually the calmest time of the week for me. So, Sisterhood has a meeting January 14th at 2 p.m. We'll have a guest speaker speaking on the Women of the Wall. And even more fun for the little ones, Hot Shabbat, Friday, January 19th, 6:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. We'll be learning about Shabbat symbols and their meanings and doing a craft as we always do. So, Hot Shabbat's really cute. We have little kids. I encourage everybody to come and join in on the fun. If you do have donations of, this is going to sound funny, Jewish-themed movies that you have an extra of, maybe a Blu-ray. We are starting to put together a collection because we are actually going to make a sitting area in the room back near the Rabbi study as well as congregation class. But we want like youth groups, sisterhood, and various groups that want to come together to congregate in that room to be able to watch different videos. And sometimes the only exposure they have to certain Jewish films is right here. So we're already collecting a few of them, but if you have any at home that you'd like to donate, just let me know. I just want to let everybody, and they can be funny and they can be adult things. We'll just keep those away from the younger kids. So, and Rabbi has a really great announcement, I think, on Intro to Judaism.
Oh. Intro to Judaism is starting in February. Typically, our adult ed at Ner Shalom has been on Sunday afternoons. It's easy for me. I'm already here for religious school, and it seems to be easiest for those who are working. But I did get some requests of people who are specifically interested in Intro to Judaism in moving this to a weeknight. So I sent out an email to those I thought most likely to attend this class to try to gauge attendance from that. And then a full public announcement will go out next week announcing the exact date that we are starting and what day of the week and time it will be consistently.
But if you're not on the rabbi's radar for the class,
yeah, if you didn't already express interest directly to me in that class, you may not have gotten that email. If you want to be in on that conversation, talk to me at Kiddush.
I thought it was an important thing because I was looking forward to that class.
Okay.
I don't even attend regularly. I just pick up as much information as I can while I'm there. So, Shabbat Shalom, everyone. If anybody has any yarn, gloves, hats, scarves, coats, there's a donation bin at the shop. I'm taking them in for the homeless shelter as well as some of the people, actually, I think she's coordinating with some people that are not in the shelter at this point. So if you have any of that extra, I can really use it. It's better cold outside, so.
Okay, our closing song will be Adon Olam on page 625. Adon Olam, Asher Malach, B'terem Kol, Yitzir Nivra, Li'et Nasa, B'chefza Kol. Azai Malach Shemo Nikra Adon Olam, Ve'acharei Kichlot HaKol, Live Adon Yimloch Nora Adon Olam, V'hu haya, v'hu hoveh, v'hu yeh b'tifara Adon olam, Adon olam. Asher malach, b'terem kol, Yitzir nivra li'et nasa, b'chefza kol. Azai melech shemo nikra Adon olam, v'hu echad, v'ein sheni, laham shilo v'hachbila Adon olam, beli reshit, beli tachlit, v'lo ha'oz v'hamisra Adon olam, Adon olam. Asher malach, b'terem kol, Yitzir nivra li'et nasa, b'chefza kol. Azai melech shemo nikra Adon olam, v'hu eli, v'chai goali, v'tzor chevli b'eit zara Adon olam, v'hu nisi, umanos li, menat kosi b'yom mikra Adon olam, Adon olam. Asher malach, b'terem kol, Yitzir nivra li'et nasa, b'chefza kol. Hazai melech shemo nikra Adon olam, biado afki ruchi, be'et ishan va'ira Adon olam, ve'im ruchi geviati, Adonai li v'lo ira Adon olam, Adon olam. Asher malach, b'terem kol, Yitzir nivra li'et nasa, b'chefza kol. Azai melech shemo nikra Adon olam. Shabbat Shalom. Please join us for Kiddush and Oneg.